there will be no intro today just because I am feeling so bad. I got some bad news. Absolutely worst news that I could get. Well, not really, but almost. So, I got the second strike on my account where I post my courses just for garbage reasons. Like the first one was because I said stress relief, which means it's a health claim. No, it's not. It's really not a health claim, but I changed it, and that was one of the strikes. And the second strike was that I should have made the 3 videos at the beginning be part of one, just one single video, which is absolutely preposterous, but I'm going to do it. But now I have to wait 5 months, well, actually 6, but 5 months until I can post the course again. So even though I had courses for the next 6 months to post every single week, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to lose income as well as just feel awful about it until I can post again. So that's garbage, just absolute garbage. And unfortunately, I can do nothing about it. And I'm just going to see if things go that way. I cannot risk getting a third strike because 3 strikes and you're out. And yeah, that's how it is. It's just going to be awful. And now I have another reason to just continue and start my second business. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do after I finish the courses, because I don't want to like upset my editor. And I'm just going to make them, sell the cameras and the iPad, and then I'm going to start like next week. Probably I'm going to start on the second business, see if I can make that possible in the next 5 months to supplement my income. It does have the potential to earn even more than the courses, but I was just scared until now. Now I'm pissed. So all the fear is gone because I'm angry and frustrated. I was so goddamn frustrated last night. It was to the point of tears at how angry I was, and I'm still angry. And I feel like it's just bad. It's just absolutely bad. It happened to me before, and it happened to my ex, where for some dumb reasons, they just strike you for just absolute garbage reasons. Like, it's so bad. And yeah, it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't make you feel, it just makes you feel like a second class citizen. Like they don't really care about you at all. They don't even think you are human. They don't even see the ramifications of their actions, because they go like, oh, this is the thing. At least YouTube gives you an option to just get rid of the strike, like if it's your first strike or whatever. If you're doing this test and you pass it, or at least it feels a bit more fair. As you can tell, I'm it's basically because I am a person who moves fast and breaks things. I make quite a bit of noise, and I'm not very well. I just make a lot of noise. Like there is no one on the platform posting more than I do, which means, of course, I'm going to get the most strikes. Like if every time you get a small chance, I just have so many chances more than everyone else. Like most people take about at least a month or two to make a course. For me, it takes 2 hours. And I usually, well, 4 hours to be more exact. And I usually get good classes as well. So, well, what can I say? What can I do? Garbage, just garbage. I feel awful. I need to make some new plans to make some changes. Either I get a job or start, well, I'm going to do both because there is no reason to not do both. I applied to some jobs last night abroad. Might as well just work for the next 5 months if I can't post the courses, the classes. And I'm going to continue to find deals and sell cameras and iPads and things like that so that I can supplement my income. I'm going to also try to save up a bit more just because I'm not going to have such a big. I didn't never had a big income since I became an artist, but a bit bigger. It was going so well. Just a few days ago, I was imagining how it would be if I lost my business. It was as if I was preparing myself for what was about to happen. I'm not going to lose it anyway, but I'm just not going to post for the next 5 months. I have to wait for 5 months until the one of the strikes goes away. So I can then post a few more courses until I get a new strike, and then I have to wait another month. And yeah, hopefully I don't get any more strikes in that month, and I can basically post all of them without any concern whatsoever. So yeah, I made a calendar thing. I know it's sad. I'm sorry. I've saddened you with my problems. It's bad. Like I got to post about 30% of the work that I've done. And now I have to wait for another 5 months until I can post the rest, the 70%. So you can imagine how bad it felt. All of my plans, all of my income, all of my ideas have been just ruined by this news. And I knew it was going to happen because, well, 5 hours in, I checked the course and it was closed. And I was so pissed because I knew it was a second strike. And I was hoping that it was something else, but like a glitch or something. But then another 5 hours later, I got the email and it was a strike. Garbage, just absolute garbage. And yeah, it's not a very happy day. It's raining outside just to mirror my sadness and my frustration. And I'm not going to let this put me down. I'm not going to let it make me feel super, super bad. I'm just going to continue to do the work that I have to do and try to do other things and see if this turns out to be like I'm at a crossroads where I do have the opportunity now to just make this unfortunate event the most amazing thing that ever happened to me. Because if I do start the second business and it takes off, then this was the best thing that could have ever happened to me, because I was postponing that because of this other business that I'm doing, the course business. So, yeah, it's just awful. It's just bad. And soon enough, I will learn if things are going to change in my life. And I'm a bit scared of starting the new business just because, well, I'm scared of success, like overnight success. I'm scared that it would make me lazy and things like that, but I don't think it would. Now that I know myself better, because of all of these videos and because of the intense meditations that I've been doing for the last 200 days. I've been meditating over an hour for the last 200 days, every single day. But I know now that I'm not going to basically stop doing the things that I'm doing if I were to have overnight success. I talked in the last videos about this, about if I was all of the sudden rich, I would probably still do the things that I'm doing. I would just do them a bit differently. So, yeah, that's how I'm going to do things from now on. I'm just going to start my second business. I don't have any energy. I don't want to really put a lot of energy into this video. I didn't sleep that well. I just woke up 4 hours before I should have, just because I'm pissed. And yeah, I'm going to continue to do the courses as I should. And I'm going to continue with everything. I think by the end of the day, I'm probably going to feel better about everything. And we'll see how that works. This is the Sophie's leash. I was just playing with it because I had it here on the tables. And yeah, I'm going to probably find a job for the next 5 months to supplement my income, as well as make that second business up and running. And see, it actually has two ways that it can go super well. I can find a job for 6 months and then get a mortgage because I could afford it because of the job. And also, it can change my life, so it can pivot to the best thing that ever happened to me if I get a job for 6 months. And also, if I start the new business and it is super successful. In all of these scenarios, this was the best thing that could have ever happened. If these plans work out, these secondary plans work out, then I can say this was the best thing of the best thing ever, and I can go back and reference this video, and really in like 6 months or so, 5 months or so, or even sooner, and tell you that this was the best thing that ever happened to me. The worst thing in a long time, but the best thing to ever happen to me. Well, at least for a long time. So, yeah, we're going to see how that works, and also see how I can improve my situation. For the jobs thing to change my life, I really have to wait for 6 months to work there for 6 months. If it's a local job, If it's an international job, I'm probably going to work for 3 or 4 months, or at least at as much as I can. So that's how it would change my life. I need to wait for 6 months if it's a local job, because I need 6 months in order to qualify for a mortgage. 6 months to the at the current employer, and if it's an international job, I have to wait until I can post new courses. And for the other business to change my life, it would have to basically double my income. If it doubled my income, then I would be absolutely over the moon. It's not really hard to double my income because I earn very little compared to some other countries. Some people spend more on groceries for a week than I earn in a month. So, yeah, that's how it is. I'm going to just prepare the food for Sophie and take her outside. I'm going to see how much it rains. And if it rains quite heavily, I'm going to go to the park and train her there. I'm just tired and frustrated, but I am still a bit hopeful, and I'm not going to let this put me down and stop me from the things that I'm doing. Yeah, it does not matter that much in the grand scheme of things. It's just a bump in the road. And we adapt and evolve and take steps towards doing and bettering our lives in other directions. A door closes and another one opens. So even though it's cliche, it's super truthful. And if another door doesn't open, you can always just tear down a wall. Here we are. Hopefully my hiccup crisis is over. Hopefully, I don't know. We're gonna see. So today was awful. I did, however, work because that's my response towards adversity. Almost always towards adversity, I take more actions and I do more things in order to make up for the loss and not have to think so much about what I lost or the situation that I'm in. So I finished another course entirely this time, one sitting, no questions asked, amazing course. But I do have to wait like 7 or 6 months to just post it. So that's going to be awful. But yeah, it does not matter that much. And I went for a walk. I went for shopping. I made that beautiful course. I emailed my corporate overlords that I'm super angry at. I almost cried twice again today. And I got bitten by the most blessed mosquito in my life because I was meditating just now. And I was spiraling down some very negative thinking, and this mosquito kept biting my stompers, my stumpy stumpers, and it got me out of the negative thinking because I cannot think of anything. I'm itching. My feet are itching so badly, and Sophie's now playing with my feet as well. She's caressing herself like a cat and now just plunged down on the floor and trying to munch on them feet, on them stompers. And yeah, I'm gonna finish a bit earlier today just because I was productive. Overall, this day was one of the most productive days in the last month and a half, and yet I feel so bad, so frustrated, so angry, so much injustice. I'm sure it's gonna get better. Yesterday, when I found out, I basically, oh, don't bite me, don't bite my. She's biting the hair on my feet. Stop. And basically, yesterday when I found out about the 5 months that I have to wait, last night actually, I applied for 3 jobs abroad. If I get one of them, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna basically go and do about 3, 4, 5 months, however long I can. I'm gonna go and go there, just work and see if I can just do them works. Who knows? And yeah, if that happens, I'm gonna have a job abroad. It's gonna be another adventure abroad. I'm gonna take you with me, not in this formula. I'm probably gonna not have Sophie with me, and I'm probably gonna have a smaller camera so that I can film some places that I am not so fortunate to have, like this, where I have a light and a studio, if you can call it that. And yeah, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow, hopefully with better news.